Hello, my lovelies, and welcome to Painting with Whiskey and Women. I am Krista. With me, as always, is Bug, aka Christina. Your name is now Bug. You're
It is.
aka Christina, and Sue. And so today is Bug's birthday. So we're only going to have Bug for about 10 minutes, and then she's got to leave us. So what we're going to do is Bug, take it away, and so you can
Take it
go
away.
away. Take it away so
Take
you
it
can go
away
away.
and then go away, right? So, as always, yes, I am Christina, aka Bug. I am an Elite Dixie Belle retailer. I have two booths, one in the Marietta Antique Mall in Marietta, Georgia, and the other one at Holly Market in Holly Springs, Canton, Woodstock, Georgia area. Tonight, I am not drinking anything because I'm about to go to dinner. We have a family tradition where every year for our birthdays, we always go and do dinner out. So that's why, unfortunately, I'm not going to stay here with you guys tonight because we do have friends waiting on us. So, with that being said, do you want to go ahead and do the other introductions before I show my thing? And then, because I have a couple minutes.
No, go ahead and show your CROI piece and then tell Bill that I was a good girl and I got you out under the time that he was supposed to, and then have him buy you a nice fruity umbrella drink on me. And I want you to have a great night and just know that we love you. And oh, I do have an announcement. Y'all know that it's Bug's birthday. We haven't said anything, but today I became a granny for the first time. Alexander James was born this afternoon. He was 8 pounds 1 ounce. Sorry, and I haven't gotten to see him yet. But she had some problems with the pregnancy, and there was other complications, and we didn't know if the baby was going to make it, so we didn't say anything to anybody. And so he was born today by C-section, Alexander James. So I am a granny.
And you have a baby bug. Boy bug.
Boy bug.
He's probably snug as a bug in a rug with his
Probably.
swaddled.
With his mama, yes.
Oh.
So, Bug, I can't think of anybody else that I would rather have him share his birthday with than you.
It's so awesome. Do you know how long it's taken for me to find people with the same birthday as me? It took me becoming an adult. It's crazy.
Now you've got Alexander. Tammy Martin says, "Hey, ladies, so glad to see you all." And she said, "Happy, happy, happy, blessed birthday." So go ahead and show your CROI piece.
Okay, so my CROI piece, I wanted to jump on here. That's the biggest reason why I waited around. I wanted to make sure, guys, you could see this. Gosh, I hope I didn't just get that stain felt a little wet on the back or tacky. So what I ended up doing is I actually did a piece of artwork. The first week that we worked on this piece, I wanted to go ahead and make sure I told what objects I used out of my box that was sent. So I used pieces of the wood from my bird feeder. I used them to kind of spatula paint the base layers on for this. The second thing that I used was the bath mat to create a distress stencil in the background. And then the third thing was the bike wreath wheel. And we actually found a second one, so that way I could have two to put on this piece. And I decided to do kind of a work of art and with resin. So I did a triple pour of resin, so it has 3 layers, and ended up having some really cool woody bend pieces, the steampunk wheels or gears and cogs, as well as the butterflies that have the steampunk cogs and everything all over it, and I put them in there, so they are in the resin as well. And let's see if I can lift this up without doing anything crazy. I just hit my tripod, y'all. So, oh god, sorry. Okay, here we go. Here's the finished piece.
Wow.
This is my piece.
Look at that.
That is gorgeous, Bug.
So
Absolutely gorgeous.
You knocked it out of the
so it has the gold metal, or not metal, glass glitter that's down. It's really hard to tell, but the gears, if you could tell on the top, the gears are on different layers of resin. So some are actually lower than the others. And the butterflies actually are kind of sticking out. And I don't know if you could see where I used the metallics on. I don't know if the light's catching it, but
looks
there's
real
metallics.
iridescent in that area.
The I used the Chameleon Waxes by Dixie Belle and apricot, so it gave it this pink kind of shine to it. Yeah, so I'm pretty pleased. So this is my piece. Then get all the way back to the And
That
yeah,
is
it's buzzing because you
gorgeous.
see the reflection.
Have you sent pictures or video or anything over to Stacy so
I
she
haven't
can
because
see
I
it?
haven't been at home today. So I will get that to
Okay.
her tomorrow when I'm home.
Okay.
I haven't had a chance.
Once Bug gets her pictures over to Stacy, Stacy will put up the post at the CROI Facebook page, and we will be sharing those to our pages in Whiskey and Women, and you can go over and start bidding on those.
Right.
So it is.
It is so
Yours
exciting.
is gorgeous.
This was a
It's
fun
gorgeous.
challenge. Thank you, Stacy, too, if you're watching. Thank you for including us in this challenge or including me in it. I loved it.
Tanya says hello, ladies. Ann says hello, ladies. Tammy says it turned out gorgeous, Bug.
Thank you.
Catherine says that's beautiful. Jill Watson is on. She says great job, Bug. Tammy is inviting people in. Ann says that's beautiful, Bug. And so, again, if you're just joining us, because I just got it shared into Whiskey and Women and everything else, Bug is getting ready to cut out. That's why we're doing everything, because it is her birthday. So, real quick, join me in singing happy birthday to Bug, and we will send her on her way to do her family tradition of having dinner. And so, here we go. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy
Happy
birthday, dear Buggy, 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 Buggy. Happy birthday to you.
Which way are you?
Which way am I? I'm on one of these screens.
So, okay, girl, get out of here.
I'm going to go eat sushi. I'm going to have a good night. I'm sorry I have to leave. Love y'all. Thank y'all. Mwah.
All right, have a good time. Happy birthday.
See y'all later.
Happy birthday.
Bye,
Love
guys.
you.
Love you.
Okay, so, and we are on Facebook. I don't know why it didn't pop up for you, but we're on Litter to Glitter, and we're also in Whiskey and Women. So Anne is watching on YouTube, and she says, why aren't you on Facebook? We are on Facebook. Kat just said, beautiful. Christina, happy birthday. Again from Australia. Tammy saying hi to Jill. Jill says, Tammy Martin, hey, girl. Tammy says, I sang with you ladies. Laugh out loud, so much fun. Catherine says, the puppy is adorable. So just so you know, this is Miss Sadie. For those of you that have been long-time followers and watchers, or even if recently, Anne from Indiana has been following us for quite some time. And a couple months ago, her dog, I think her dog was 13 years old, passed away. And we told Anne, Shorty and I told Anne that when she was ready and if she wanted another dog, that Shorty and I would pay for the adoption. Well, she couldn't find, all the rescue organizations in their area had big dogs like Rottweilers and Pit Bulls and German Shepherds and everything else. So I pulled into the parking lot to clean out, big yawn, to clean out our store on Sunday, and there was a gentleman in the parking lot that had these babies for sale, and I called Anne, and she fell in love, and so Shorty and I paid for one of them, and we're going to get her vetted, and Shorty and I will be taking a road trip in a couple of weeks to get this little one, Sadie, to Anne in Indiana to her real mama, but we're going to make sure she's vetted and everything first. And this is where she's been most of the day. She's been in my bibs as I'm painting. So, but when Austin gets here in a few minutes, I will hand him over to Austin. So Anne's back on Facebook. She says, my baby Sadie. Yolanda's on. She says, hey, cuz. Hey, cuz. So, yeah, Anne says she found us. Kat says, very cute. So, Sue, go ahead and tell them who you are, where they can find you.
Hey guys, I'm Sue. I'm the owner of Nana's Antique Boutique. I'm also a premier Dixie Belle retailer. I'm located inside the Fleet Traders Paradise in Sevierville, Tennessee, 1907 Winfield Dunn Parkway. And I'd love to see us if you come to town.
All right. Well, I am going to put Sadie in her kennel. So, hold on. Chula, go to your house. Chula, go to your room. She cries and screams unless Chula is in the kennel with her. So, since I've got stuff to do and Austin is not home from work yet and Shorty went to go get Austin, A lot of moving parts here today, guys. Sorry about that. Sue, can you show us your CROI piece?
That's one of three, and I had to use 3 of the 5 items that they said. So I used the wooden blocks to stamp these on. The bath mat I used as a resin mold, and I made these. And the puzzle. Put the puzzle together, clear coated it on the front. And these are Stay Fresh lids. I'll show you the other 2. So they're decorated all the way around in resin molds.
And let me tell you, I saw pictures of these, and they are gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
They're pretty cool. You could use them in your bathroom anywhere, really. You know.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
Oh, and I also, you can't really see it on camera, but I used an opalescent glaze over the top of all of this, so it shimmers. But there you go.
Awesome. And so I know that Sue already got her pictures to Stacy. I sent Stacy a little video. You probably, if you're following Litter to Glitter, you saw it on Litter to Glitter earlier with my "Whoa, Black Betty, family, whoa, Black Betty." Anyway, I am Krista with Litter to Glitter. I am based out of Garland, Texas. And so this is my piece. This is the front where the drawer is, and for the rings. And then open up, and it's the jewelry box, but woo, the drawer fell out because I had it. And so it's all brass. And so please tell me you didn't. Nope.
And that's a Reed and Barton silverware chest, isn't it?
Yep, it's a Reed and Barton.
So
No, it's actually it's a Reed and it's a hold on, because it's right there. Yeah, it's a Reed and Barton, but it's a jewelry box. It's not a silverware box.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because see, it's got the ring drawer.
Okay, yeah, I wasn't aware they made jewelry boxes. That's really cool.
Yeah, it's and you know, a silverware box would be longer and have, yeah, this is a Reed and Barton jewelry box, which they didn't make a lot of them.
I wouldn't think, yeah.
And so all the add-ons are, you know, this is the original brass. This is original brass, and so that's mine. I use the puzzle, and then I use the wheel, and then I use blocks.
It turned out beautiful.
Thank you. And so that is my project, and Sue, take it away for a second.
Okay.
Because we've got all sorts of spammers on YouTube putting in those wonderful links.
Kill them.
I had to smoosh them.
Well, you guys, I bought this bed this week for my room. I'm actually going to paint something for my house, which I never, ever have gotten anything into my house.
Good for you.
So tonight I'm going to be putting another coat of Slick Stick on, and then, I don't know, I'm open to suggestions, but I brought about 4 or 5 different colors home. Cashmere, drop cloth, burlap, pine cone, and sandbar. So I'm going for a creamy look.
I love cashmere. If you're looking for that cashmere, have you painted with it yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a warm, cozy, like very lush.
It's got a real light yellow undertone.
Yeah.
Yeah, like vanilla, almost vanilla. But I'd like to blend these colors, and use like 3 of them.
Oh.
So, I can't do anything simple.
No, especially not for you. I mean, if you're going to do it for you, then go all out. So I know that y'all see this mauve thing behind me, and what Krista has been doing is that Krista, I'm in the studio, and my studio I was posting pictures, and I was so proud because my studio was coming together, and then my studio blew up. And so I am painting, this cabinet is actually 3 pieces, and I'll move the camera so y'all can see. It's 3 pieces. It is 8 feet tall in the center, and it is like 12.5 feet long. And so I've got the tops off in 2 areas, and they're sitting there and there. But I have to get this painted so it can dry, so I can put the shelves in it tomorrow, and then unpack all the boxes that are sitting around my studio, so I can get all the boxes out, so I can put my studio back together. Does that make sense? Yeah. So everything is going boom to come back together. And then it goes boom, and then I put it back together. And then it goes boom, and then I put it back together.
Does Krista sleep, you ask?
Not really. So Kat says hi. Oh, cute. Molly says, get to actually watch Sun live tonight. Hey, Molly. God, I hope you're feeling better. I miss you. Tammy says she has a friend in South Carolina who is a rescue for Dachshunds. Gina says, hello, everybody. Happy birthday, Bug. Cass says, oh, Chris, it's beautiful. Catherine says, that's such a sweet thing to do. I'm in love with Miss Sadie. Sadie is a doll baby. Tammy says, such a cool project, Sue, that she glittered us. Gina says she loves it, Sue. Beautiful job, Sue, Catherine said. Gina says she loves it, Krista. Gina says she missed the beginning. Guess birthday girl is celebrating. Yeah, if you go back and rewatch the beginning, Bug was on for about 5-10 minutes because she was going out to dinner with her family, and she showed her CROI project, and we sang happy birthday to her, and I love her, love her, love her. Your painted cabinet came out beautiful, Kat said. Kat says, my studio is a 1 year in progress project. Laugh out loud. Tammy says she loves the pink, Krista. And Sue, I heard that headboard is a lovely piece. Yes, it is. Gina says, oh my goodness, that's a beast, Krista. Yes, it's a beast. Kat says she glittered our stream. Thank you very much. Now it's going to get a little wonky because I'm going to take you guys and move you around the studio, and I've got to unplug. And so you guys will actually see what I'm talking about, and it is a mess. So you see behind me how tall it is, and that's just one piece. And then if you look how long it is. So right there is one cabinet that goes in the middle, and the top is sitting behind it. And then if you go over here, there is the other piece. And so that's what I'm saying. This thing has been a bear. And so I'm going to be doing another coat here in the middle. And because that's what I've got to work on right now. And it's a bear. Tammy Martin says, Crystal, love your piece too. Laugh out loud. I thought I had already commented, but that must have been when Liam called me. He's taking a bath. Well, I'm glad he's washing his pits. That's good. Always good when men, bathe. So, and if y'all missed the beginning, Krista became a grandma for the first time today. I became a granny. Alexander James was born today, 8 pounds, 1 ounce, which I am already, they won't let us go to the hospital because of COVID, so it'll be a few days before I get to see him. But yeah, I'm already in love. I got pictures and stuff. And they have not posted yet, so that's why I have not flooded social media with my first grandbaby. And like I said, there were some complications with her pregnancy, and that's why we didn't announce. And so I want to be called Granny. And which actually, I'm so in love with him, and I haven't even met him, but it has set up a whole nother set of problems. Let me explain. I told my boys that if they made me a grandma before I was 55, that I was going to have to take them out of the will. They were out of the will. Well, I'll turn 50 in August. And so I'm going to have to take Keegan out the will. I can't make them make me a liar, and they can't call my bluff. So I figure what I'll do is whatever Keegan was supposed to get, I'll leave it to Lex. I've already decided I'm calling him Lex. I don't care what they're calling him. I'm calling him Lex. So, Alexander James. So, I stood up after sitting on the floor. Ow. So, I get that. And so I like I said, I will be up most of the night tonight to get this cabinet finished. And if I don't know if you can see or not, no, you can't. But up here in the top is two can lights in each section. And so we bought new can lights for it. And I've got a friend coming this weekend who's an electrician, because these are the ones that you plug in individually. And so our friend who's an electrician is coming this weekend, and he's going to splice them so they're all on one switch. And so I'll get these installed this weekend. Yeah, so like I told Bug earlier, I can't think of anyone better for him to, Alexander Lex, to share his birthday with. And Kath said, love the pink. 20 says, congratulations, Grandma. Gina says, congratulations, Krista. Tammy says, oh my goodness, congratulations. That's super exciting. Ann says, congrats, Grammy. Kath says, oh, congratulations, Krista. Tammy says, love that name. Liam is Liam Alexander. Alexander is a family name. That's awesome. So yeah, I'm so excited. I'm a grandma. I'm a granny. I'm a granny. But he wasn't supposed to make me a granny for another 5 years. So, yeah, we're going to have a family discussion about that. Because, you know, and it's weird because I told the reason, and somebody said, well, you can't, you're trying to control your kids' lives. And I said, no, on the contrary, I want my kids to have a life. And if I can encourage them to go out and experience things before they start a family, that will make them a better family man. And so I want my boys to experience life and what life has to offer. And that was the running joke in our family, was that, don't make me a grandma before I'm 55. So, I want to be the old grandma, that makes cookies and sits down and does arts and crafts with them. Okay, it just hit me. Even though I'm not 55, I am going to be the grandma that sits down and makes cookies and does arts and crafts with them.
And you're going to love it.
Yeah, but
it's the best. It's the best feeling in the world.
Yeah, so I'm so excited. I am. I'm so excited.
I'm happy for you. I think that's awesome.
So yeah, between closing the store, having the first grandbaby, moving everything, setting up the studio. Austin started a job. He's got another meeting with the recruiter tomorrow. And hopefully we'll have some news next week. And then, Sue, this is a teaser for everybody at home. I got a notification that our boxes for the next challenge were mailed.
Ooh. Mine should get here first. Yeah, well, I think it only takes a day from where she's at.
Mine said it'll be here tomorrow.
Oh, but maybe mine's here.
So.
Cool. I'm excited.
Yep. I can't wait. And so that's a little teaser for you guys at home. Yeah, we do have another challenge. This one is a product challenge from a company. So you will be seeing some new products coming out.
Something I've never used. You've had a little taste.
Well, yeah, you haven't used it yet because it isn't even released yet.
Right, but I mean even the products from this company. Very
so.
So I'm excited.
Yeah. While I'm filling up my roller again, let me see here. Ava, let me get back up to the scroll. Tanya says a grandchild is the best blessing from God. I love my sweet grandson. Tammy Marie Martin says my mom and my sister decided on Granny, and I'm called Mama. Molly says congratulations. Our daughter just had their second little boy. You will love being a grandma. I can't wait. Ava said congrats, Granny. I have 10, and the fun never stops.
Whoa.
And I don't. That's the crying happy face, and I'm not sure how to take that. She says, so happy for you and for Shorty. Tammy says, Tanya, I also agree. They are truly a blessing. I have 10 with another grandson on the way. Kat says that she's expecting her first grandbaby in August. That's awesome.
Congratulations.
Deborah, yeah, best prayers to the mom and the baby for health. Deborah says hi from New York, Long Island. Gina says, oh, yeah, another challenge? Yes. Tammy says, another challenge? Woohoo, so much fun. Tanya says, I love that color. Anne said, oh, in all the list of stuff I have going on, Anne says, you forgot Finding Sadie. Yeah. So, which is fine. She's a doll baby. And God, she's smart. Sue, you have no idea how smart that little dog is. Okay, she has been in our house like 2.5 days. I go into the kitchen and she has both paws, like she's long, but I mean her legs are only like this big. You saw how little she is, right? Excuse me. Oh God, what? Okay, well there's the camera. Shorty just walked in. There.
Hey, where's Bug?
Bug is already gone. She went to go have dinner with her family.
Oh, how you doing, girl?
Well, get down there so they can see you instead of.
How you doing, sweetheart?
So if you heard my cordless doorbells go off, I got 4 of them now. It's what I call the dogs. They're my cordless doorbells. Anyway, we've got this dry bin for the dog food, the dry food. And Sadie was like just sitting in front of it looking like, is it food time yet? Well, when she saw me get the bins or the dog bowls, she went ballistic. Then I've already shown her, but you can bring her in if you want. We've got dog gates up. Well, we've got big dogs. And so Sadie can walk underneath of our dog gates. And she knows she's not supposed to be in the studio. And so she'll peek her head in and I'll go, what are you doing in here? And she'll back underneath. So anyway, yeah.
I'm going to Sadie can be
yeah. Austin's home. So Sadie, she has bonded with Chula, which is our Chihuahua, and she's bonded with Austin. So Tanya asks, I love that color. Tammy says, what color is that? It's such a beautiful color. This is called Reserve by Bear. We got Lowe's paint for this because I'm going to need a couple of gallons of it for this thing since it's so large. And so it's a Bear color, and it's Bear Reserve is the name of the color is called Reserve. And yeah. Yep, called Reserve. And it's, this cabinet's not going to stay just like this because you know me. I'll be adding glaze and transfers and decoupage and
Hello Kitty stickers.
Hello Kitty stickers and yeah. So this is just a base and for me to get the some color in here, and then we'll put the glass shelves and the lighting in, and I'll get my boxes unpacked, and I'll be adding stuff to this. I know I will be. So this is just my base. But it's my studio, and I wanted more color. So that's what I've been doing. It's what I've been doing for days now. 2 days is painting on this. We got this moved in Sunday afternoon. We went and got the paint. And
tomorrow I'll have the top house.
Yeah. So we've got to this middle piece. The piece that sits right there, our ceilings are 8 foot tall, and the piece is 8 feet tall. So we've got to trim down the top about 1 inch. So Shorty's going to get that done tomorrow, and then we'll get that top installed. And away we go.
I'm envious of your hardware displays.
The what?
The hardware displays, your Valentine's gift.
Oh, yeah, my hardware. This one.
That was so cool. Yeah.
That's what she's talking about. Shorty got me that for Valentine's Day for my hardware. And so I can set up my hardware and actually be able to see it and be able to go through it without like digging through storage bins and everything else. So that's what. Oh, now you can see where the two cam lights go on this side. Tammy says, hey, Shorty. Gina says, hey, Shorty. Kat says, hi, Shorty. Tammy says, hi, Austin. Gina says, hi, Austin. Tammy says, oh, I think I can remember that pink color. Yeah, it's called Reserve. Reserve and Misbehave. Oh, yeah. And Gina said, awesome bins. So, and also Shorty got me a Cobalt workbench for Valentine's Day, but it's over there and it's covered. You can't even see it. You can't even walk near it right now. Because I've got boxes of product and paint in the way, and which is why I've got to get this painted tonight so it can sit and dry so we can put the shelves in tomorrow so I can take the boxes back up to the store and refill them and get more stuff here. Ah! And before anyone asks, I'm just going to throw this out there because I've already been asked. They sold out of the puppies. There are no more puppies.
Oh, wow.
I've actually had, yeah, I posted some pictures and some friends of Shorty's here in Dallas wanted one. And yeah, they are sold out. So Sadie was a litter of 6 and they were all girls. And Sadie was the littlest one.
Aww.
So, yeah. She's a doll, man. She really is.
Anne's gonna love her.
Yeah. You know, it's going to be tough to give her up, but she is, you know, we've already got 3 dogs. And so Anne is, she's going to go and be it with Anne. So, oh, why has that got to be so high? And I guess the question is why I got to be so short. Well, the thing is, since Austin wasn't here to help, you know, because he was working, my stepladder, I've got the laptop one right there, and that's why you see me looking that way, because so I can read comments. Tammy says the hardware bin is awesome. Now another thing on my wish list. Laugh out loud. Hey,
You said my name.
yeah, somebody said hi.
Who said hi?
Gina and Tammy.
Hi, Gina. Hi, Tammy.
Okay. Pour me a shot. Boy, don't make me.
I got the dog.
I don't care if you got the dog. Yeah, Tammy, there's something else to add to your wish list because it's working out great. Kat says the mauve color is beautiful. Tammy says, sure. What color are you going? Sue, what color are you doing the headboard in? Are you just priming or have you decided on colors?
I'm slick sticking because it was slick. I couldn't deglaze this for nothing.
Oh, so you're just slick sticking.
I got to take this over and show you. Wait till you see the footboard.
The what?
The footboard.
Oh, really?
Look at this with the curved ends.
Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh, that is gorgeous. Sue, that is absolutely beautiful.
I'm going to take some resin molds, the dots that I have, and add more detail. I'm going to detail it out.
Oh, of course, it's yours. So, you know, when you come to Texas, I'm going to need to borrow your skull mold because I'm going to make like 500 molds while you're here. And yeah, I want that mold. Oh, where'd Sue go? Huh? What did y'all do with Sue? Where did Sue go? Oh, she'll be back. Hopefully. Hopefully her internet didn't bounce on her.
Well, you got me, Mama.
Well, huh?
So you got me.
Yeah, I got you. Give me that and take the computer. No, you can't take the computer because I'm doing comments off of it. Yeah, we lost Sue. I don't know what y'all did with Sue, but Sue's gone. Would you mind sitting in here for a minute and just seeing if she pops back on?
Yeah.
And if she does, let her back into the feed. So it's down to me and you, ladies.
And me.
And Austin. Austin's here. So what do y'all want to talk about? What do y'all want to do? Tell me what's going on in y'all's world. What are y'all working on? And Sadie just walked underneath of the, because Austin's in here. You might hear her whine because she's looking for Austin.
She just ran back across.
And she just backed her way back out when she when they realized that, oh, Mom's in there too, not just Austin. So she backed up underneath of the dog gate. She's so funny. Tammy says she has 3 pieces I'm working on right now. Laughed out loud. I think we all have 5, 4, 5, 3, 5, 10 pieces that we're working on right now. I'm working on a slight nervous breakdown with everything that's going on. So, woohoo! I wasn't expecting Sue to drop off. I hope she realizes what's going on.
Hey, gotcha.
Or maybe I scared her off with telling her how many molds we were going to make, that I'm going to need her skull mold. And she said, that's it, I'm out. Huh?
I got somebody.
Yeah, so you got Sadie. You got Sadie. Sadie girl. So, no Sue yet.
No, Sue.
I'm wondering if, like I said, she's been telling me that her internet's been kind of spotty in her area for the last couple of weeks. So it might be her internet that went. So it's okay if y'all don't mind watching me roll this big cabinet and watching. I'm on my tippy toes, guys. That tells you how big this cabinet is. And yeah.
She's got a full belly.
Yeah. I fed her right before Dad went to get you. Oh, you know you're an uncle, right? Because, well, you've been at work. Keegan and Paige?
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, they had the baby. 8 pounds, 1 ounce. You're an uncle.
Yeah.
Keegan's got the will.
Oh, God.
What have I always told you?
That I need to have a kid when I'm over 25, when you're over 50.
I said 55.
55.
So glad you listened to me.
I said 50 and I had to be 25.
No, 55. So we're going to have a conversation about that whole will thing.
With Keegan.
Yeah, because Keegan's got the will. I mean, he got the rights to make me a granny, but he's, can't make him turn me into a liar. So I'm going to have to do something.
Sadie, do you want to be on camera?
So, well, if Sue's not coming back, guys, and that's all I'm doing is sitting here rolling this thing. Breakdowns are a part of life, Betty says. Tammy says, yes, I have too many projects on the back burner. They piled up. Betty's teasing. So, Betty, since you just popped on, Sue, for some reason, popped off. We think her internet went out. Today is Bug's birthday, and so she popped on for the first, 10 minutes of the video. And so she is cut out early so that she could go to dinner with family. And I became a grandma for the first time today. And there's Sadie with Austin. She loves her Austin. Had my first grandbaby today. His name is Alexander James, and he was 8 pounds, 1 ounce. So Betty says she saw her for a few minutes. Catherine says she plans to paint a vintage armoire that's been in her family for decades. It's also 8 feet tall. Betty says, yay to being a grandma. I know, it's so cool. And Catherine, get yourself a good step ladder because you saw.
That's nice.
And like I said, since Austin wasn't here, I have my computer for the stream setting up on my step ladder. Oh, there's Sue. There's Sue.
No idea what happened. It said I had no internet.
I know you've been telling me that your internet has been sketchy the last couple of weeks at the house. So
Yeah.
when you popped off, I was like, oh.
Yeah, I have my suspicions.
You got your suspicions, huh?
Yeah.
What's the stady?
Sorry, guys. That's for a later discussion.
Oh, yeah. But they were asking, we were in the middle of telling you how gorgeous that bed was. And then I said that when you come to Texas, that I want you to bring your skull mold because I want to make like 500 of them while you're here because I want that mold. And so I'm going to put you in the skull mold slave labor camp for a day. And we're just going to pour skull molds.
We can make one big mold. We'll get the molding material.
You going to make me a mold of your mold?
Yeah.
Yes!
And we'll put a whole bunch of them in there.
Yep. And don't worry, I got some stuff to send back with you too. You already know some of it that I pulled for you. So that's the great thing, guys. You can always swap off stuff with your friends.
Yeah. I want to do a skull fireplace.
Oh, yes.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
That would be awesome.
Them to look like cement or rocks.
Yep. Catherine says, I know, right? And I have short legs. I know that, like when I went to Penner's in Indiana in October and I met Sue for the first time and I met Lori Farino and some other people, they're like, I thought that you were taller. And I'm like, no, I'm a little thing. I'm only 5'5". And what are you laughing at, Mr. 4'1"? Yeah, no, you're 5'4". But I'm only 5'5", and so on camera, I guess I look taller.
Probably because around me.
Unless I'm standing beside you.
It's just how loud you talk. Are y'all not gonna eat these?
I really hope. Do you want to live long enough to see your grandbaby?
He's trying to open it.
Don't you open my Girl Scout cookies? Those are my Girl Scout cookies. So Shorty just came in with my box of Girl Scout cookies. He's like, you gonna eat these?
I bought them.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Quick question. Does anyone have, because like we went to, Tom Thumb, and they were selling Girl Scout cookies. But does anyone have like their own dealer, like a Girl Scout that's like their daughter or granddaughter? Does anybody have their own dealer? Because I need my own Girl Scout cookie dealer. So if you've got a dealer, send me a message because we need to place an order. I mean, I don't mind supporting local at all, but I would like to support you guys and babies and grandbabies as well. So if you've got your own Girl Scout cookie dealer, let me know. Because what? Because that's what they are, man. Cookie dealers.
Yeah,
I mean, think about it. Think about it. They have their own territories. They sell a product that's not good for you, that you shouldn't have. They have a racket on them because nobody else sells Girl Scout cookies but Girl Scouts. Yeah, and they only come around in certain, areas in certain times. That's a dealer, okay? I don't care it's a cookie dealer, but they are dealers. All right, so I need a cookie dealer. So, Betty says that's what friends are for. Betty also says that she's shorter than I am. Yeah, I'm 5'5", so I don't know. But Sue and Lori and a couple other people couldn't believe that, I was as short as I am. I guess because, they've only, it's the first time we've ever met in person. And so I'm like, no. And so getting up to that is like, whew.
Hey, I'd help you out if I was there.
Yeah, make you paint the top, I paint the bottom. Let me tell you, Amber, I got up at like 3 this morning, and Amber Demakowitz had sent me a message, and I'd sent her a message back. Amber actually wanted to know because I told her what I was doing and everything we have, going on. And she's like, girl, do you want me to drive? She lives in Oklahoma, like 4 hours away from me. She's like, do you want me to come down and help you paint? I will. She is just the sweetest thing. I mean, just so sweet. To offer to come down from Oklahoma to help me paint this monstrosity. I mean, it's a monstrosity now because I'm painting it. Once it's done, it'll be a masterpiece, and I'll be glad I did it. Right now, I'm rethinking life's decisions painting this thing. Y'all know how that goes.
Oh, yeah.
So, well, if you guys have been following me for a while, what this shelf is, if y'all remember my Dixie Belle display in my storefront that I had all my Dixie Belle on it, that big, huge white cabinet, that's what this is. This is the cabinet from our store. But I'm going to be using it. There's no sense in me going out and buying something else when this worked perfectly. So I am going to be using this as one of my paint shelves. And so when you're a retailer for paint, you want your displays. Some people paint them colors. I don't, because the paint up against, like if I were to put white paint to sell on this color, it would tint it and make it look a little reddish. And your blues are going to look a little bit different up against this paint. So I always kept the display white because I wanted people to be able to see the most accurate color that they could for when they're looking at stuff. And so, but now that it's in my studio, it's mine. I'll do what I want to with it. So what do you think, Sue?
I agree. I concur.
You concur?
I
Well, like
love
I
that
said,
color. I would do the same thing.
But
in
you
my
know what I'm
studio.
saying?
But yeah, if you're displaying it, you have to be careful.
And are your displays white, or even a natural wood is fine,
I
but
keep changing my displays, so I'm really kind of lame. They're actually on wooden china hutches right now. So yeah, I keep saying I'm going to paint it, and then somebody walks up and wants to buy my display. I sell it and put it at something else. So
yeah, so a lot of retailers that I know for different product paint lines, that's why a lot of our displays are white, or they'll do like a shabby chic or something like that.
yeah,
And I've never, if somebody asked me my opinion, I've always said go white, go the starkest white you can. Because lighting, as well as I do, lighting affects your paint colors. Other stuff that it's up against will kind of change the tone a little bit. And so if you're retailing, definitely go white. This is in my studio. I know what mermaid tail looks like. I know what buttercream looks like. I don't need that. So I want some color. I want it fun in here. I want it, yay! I want this to be my happy place.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So Anne says she loves that color. Jessie Prentice, she's from Australia. She says, hi, girls. Dana Perry Ridge said, sorry I couldn't be here for the reveal. Hate that I'm late. Bug is off having dinner with her family for her birthday. And so she is going to get her pictures over to Stacy in the morning. And then once they get those and get them posted, we will be sharing the links where you can do, like, it's going to be like a silent auction. If somebody says 20, you put in 30. If they put in 30, you put in, 35, 15 or whatever. And so it's going to be like a silent auction, and it's going to be open for 10 days. And so not this coming week, but next week we will announce who won the silent auction for the pieces. And Bugs is gorgeous. Sue's is gorgeous. I loved them. Love them. It's amazing. You know, one of the things about that challenge, Sue, is that we were all sent the same exact items, and all three of us did something completely different.
Just to show you how different the brains work.
Yeah, it's amazing how that works. So
hey, I wanted to add something about this auction too. You know, if somebody's watching and they don't want to bid, but they want to donate, we got to tell them what Stacy's doing with that too.
okay, so if you want to make a donation, but you don't want to bid on one of the three pieces that we are offering, you can go to CROI.org, which is their website, and donate directly to them. For every $15 that you do in donations, your name will be put into a drawing. That drawing will be for a hand-painted mandala that Stacy Acoin did, and you can go watch last week's if you want to see that. So the auction is going to start sometime tomorrow when Tammy asked, when is the auction again? The auction will start once Bug gets her pictures to Stacy, then Stacy will post it. So as you know, things have been going a little bit crazy with all of us, and it's Bug's birthday. And so I did my Black Betty video, and Sue, I think, has already gotten her pictures over. So there we go. That's where we're at with that.
How long are we going to run this auction? Do we know?
10 days.
Okay, beautiful.
It's going to run for 10 days. And then, so not next week, but the week after next is when we will be, announcing who won.
Okay.
The auctions. So I was really, really pleased and happy to be a part of this challenge. Yeah, I knew it was going to be directed at me. I ain't stupid. I knew.
Yeah, but it wasn't that bad. Come on. I thought it was going to be worse. Really
but
did.
what's funny is once it was all over, Austin left the evil Austin envelopes out, and I looked through them. Yeah, we got off easy. Oh, we got off so easy.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Well, you must share that with me later.
I'll send you. I'll take pictures and send them to you. Yeah, we got off so easy, so easy. Oh my gosh, yeah, we got off easy. So it is time for us to wrap up. It is that time, Sue.
It's that time. I'm Sue
It's that
from
time.
Nana's Antique Boutique, Sevierville, Tennessee, where I'm a premier Dixie Belle retailer inside Flea Trader's Paradise, which is at 1907 Winfield Dunn Parkway in Sevierville at the foot of the Smoky Mountains.
And I am Krista with Litter to Glitter. You can find me. I'll be popping on my Facebook page for the next couple of, probably week. The next week I'll be popping on, just doing impromptu lives as we get stuff moved and get stuff set up and get, the studio back in some sort of a semblance of looking like an actual room. Because right now it looks like a craft bomb hit it. So I'm, I had it pretty straight and then it went boom, and then I'm trying to get it straight again. Gina says, as always, great seeing you, ladies. Betty says, good night, hugs, good night. Tammy says, good night, ladies. Thanks so much. Have a blessed weekend. So, guys, also on the thing with Ann and Sadie, just so you know, painting with Whiskey and Women is not about what paint we use. It's, I'm using cabinet paint from Lowe's. Sue is using Dixie Belle. Quite often you'll see me use Miss Lillian's. Whiskey and Women is about the community, and it's about us having fun and reconnecting with why we do this, which is because we love it. So, and that, the thing with Ann is that if it wasn't for Whiskey and Women, I would have never met Ann. Mm-hmm. And going to Penner's, I got to meet Ann in Indiana face to face, and we got to hug each other's necks. And I met Sue, even though we had friends online for a while. We hugged each other's necks first time at Penner's. And if it wasn't for what we do in these videos, we would have never have known each other. And that would have been a huge shame because I love these ladies. So I actually had somebody say to me, "How much is this costing you and Shorty?" And I said, "I don't care. I don't care. I'm going to see Tia while I'm there." I've reached out to a couple other people that are in Indiana, you know, and so we're going to be making a couple of stops while we're up there and seeing people. And that's what it's about to me. It's not about what you paint or what you paint with. It's about why you paint. And that's what's important to me. So, all right, guys, we will see you back here in 1 week, and we will have more information about our challenge, or we might be doing our challenge pieces. We don't know yet because we don't know when we're going to get our paint. So make sure you tune in next week because it's going to be, we don't know what we're doing yet. Isn't
Well, we
that a
never
shocker?
do, so we'll see you then.
Yeah, isn't that a shocker? We don't know what we're doing. All right, my lovelies. Dana says the furniture painting community has been what's gotten me through the past 6 years while at home, being a full-time caregiver with my mom. My only interaction really outside of this house. And Betty Hilt says Sisters at Heart. Absolutely.
Wow, love to have you
So,
guys.
absolutely. So much love to you guys, and we will see you guys next week on Painting with Whiskey and Women. Much
Bye,
love.
guys.
I'm a granny.